Hi, you're watching BK Hobby, and today I'm going to do a little unboxing video for this Behringer U-phoria UMC22 USB audio interface. The reason I got this is so I could improve my audio on the channel, and hopefully you notice the difference. Right now I'm using a lavalier mic with my Canon T3i camera, but I would like to use this Rode Procaster dynamic microphone that I have. But because it's a dynamic microphone, every time I've tried connecting it directly to my computer, the audio level is just too low to record. So I'm hoping this amplified interface allows me to use the microphone and also to filter out some of the noise that I've been getting from things in my workshop. So let's unbox this thing and see what it's like. It's a 2-channel interface with a Midas mic preamplifier. It has phantom power for condenser mics, and it has outputs for local monitoring as well. So let's get this thing open. Comes with the sticker, instruction manual, nothing else in the box. Oh, the styrofoam also has all the cables, or has a USB cable. So right away I like the fact that it's in a metal enclosure. Looks to be built very sturdy. Has a combo XLR and 1/4-inch mic input. Has a secondary line input for a 1/4-inch jack. Then it has 2 gain pots, and these feel very sturdy and they provide nice tension to the movement. Has an output pot right here, a direct monitor push button, and a headphone jack. On the back I have the USB connector to get it hooked up to my PC, a Kensington lock, and a switch to turn on and off the 48-volt phantom power supply. In my case, because I'm using a dynamic mic, I will set that to off. If I was using a condenser mic, you would need to turn this on. And then I have 2 1/4-inch outputs for a left and right monitor speaker. So this interface goes for about $40 US on Amazon right now. There is a cheaper version, which is the UM2, but from the reviews I saw, it's built in a plastic enclosure, so it's a lot less sturdy. So I decided to go with this one. Alright, so let's get it connected and try it out. Okay, so first I'm going to go to Behringer's website and download the UMC22 driver. Now for me, I'm going to be using a Windows driver, so scroll down here, click on that. However, all that does is open up an HTML web page, which basically links back to www.asioforall.org. So basically they want me to download this 2.14 version of the driver, which is the latest as of May 23rd, 2017. I'll click on that to download. Hit next to continue the installation. I'm using all default settings for the installation, and my driver is set up. So now I'm going to go ahead and plug in the audio interface, and immediately the power LED comes on and the audio interface gets installed. Tells me the device is ready. USB audio codec is set up and ready to go. Okay, so I have the interface plugged into my USB port. The power LED is lit, and I'm going to turn down all the inputs and outputs and plug in my mic's XLR cable. Now in OBS, I'm going to make sure that the proper audio source is selected. In my case, it's microphone USB audio codec. Okay, and I will slightly turn up the input gain, and you'll notice as I'm doing that, the mic auxiliary input on the OBS screen recorder starts registering my voice. So I'm going to turn it up until I start seeing it just below the red clipping range. So this is my natural tone of voice, and if you notice, the signal LED on the USB interface is also lighting up green. If I start speaking a little bit loud, you'll notice the clipping LED turns on. So obviously I want to tune this just to the point where I'm getting a nice signal input into the PC without hitting the clip. So with my dynamic mic, you'll notice that my input gain is turned up pretty much 80% almost all the way up. But as of right now, you might have also noticed that the audio quality of the video has changed. So right now you're hearing my voice as recorded by the dynamic mic and going through this USB interface. So hopefully you don't hear all the external noise that I usually have, and the audio quality is much better. So overall, I think this is a great interface. I'm not going to test all of the features on it just yet. For example, the outputs or the monitoring or the phantom power supply, just because I really don't have a need for them at this point. But the real reason I bought this interface and wanted to improve my audio quality is because I want to start live streaming some of my shows. So in a couple of days, I'll make a formal announcement via the community tab, and I will set a time and date for a live stream. I want to make the live stream as open-ended as possible, so I can talk about home automation or drones or 3D printing or any of my other hobbies. Answer any questions from you, my viewers, maybe even tackle some projects live. I hope you take the time to check my live stream out when it's posted, and I hope we can make it a regular thing and help each other out. So that's it from me for now. You've been watching BK Hobby, and I hope you watch some of my other videos here. And if you like my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time.